to admit that you abuse animals.
Yeah.
And
Wow,
why do
what
you
a
abuse
fucking
animals?
idiot.
What?
And why do you abuse animals?
Because I told you already, it's freaking calm, like mini calm.
How is one's harm calm to you?
Wait.
So if you snap your dog's neck, and so wait, let me get this logic straight. Let's say that torture is calm, right? What if I snapped your neck like how you would snap a dog's if that's come to you? Would that be justifiable?
I would defend myself.
No. But if a dog can't defend himself, neither can you. So if it's calming to me, and if it's a fetish to me to torture people, then it should be fine, just like you torturing animals, right?
I will agree with you because that is fetish.
So just
No,
because
it's
it's a
not
fetish
a
means that I
fetish.
could easily snap your neck, and
It's
simply because
No,
it's
you
calm to
can.
me.
You can.
It's not a fetish. It's a fucking mental disorder. You piece of shit. Fuck you.
No,
Exactly what
here's the
Casper
part.
fucks in.
Answer me this fucking question. Why did you admit on some people's streams that you rub your dick on your dog's pussy?
Because
Yeah, you
real.
really are a sick fucker.
You are a sick, disgusting little fucking shit.
You said it out loud too. That's the worst part.
Okay,
And see what I
guys,
hope
fuck.
your dog does to you? I hope your dog slits open your throat.
I hope guys that work. I hope guys will fuck going to jail.
For
For
what?
what, motherfucker? For what?
Go to jail for
We're the
what?
ones going
Hold
to
on.
jail,
Okay,
but
guys,
look
this
at
guy-
you. You
this
admit
guy
that you
goes
abuse
to,
your animal,
No,
which is
hold
against
on,
the
hold
law,
on.
you dumbass.
Hold the fuck
The
on.
police know
How?
about you.
How would I go to jail? Explain. How?
because you go after innocent people.
That's not criticizing them on the internet is not
No,
against the law. You
no.
fucking halfwit.
No, you dox people.
Where?
No.
When have we ever doxed someone? You have no proof of that.
Where?
You
Yeah.
get your information online.
Where's
People-
the information?
Like Raven Queen.
What do you mean Raven
That
Queen?
wasn't us. That was a completely different group of people which did nothing but say the N-word repeatedly in a server and dox her like several times, throwing it around like it were some type
That was
of
before
trophy.
Cash when
That
everything
was the
showed up.
entire reason why Graviton left the server, because he couldn't handle the fact that all people were doing was just throwing around the N-word and were just
The most
doxing
The most that
constantly.
happened with Raven Queen is that she tried to lie to me engaged to get involved in her personal dramas, which is fucking gay.
And Alyssa Moorcroft did this exact same thing by trying to get me involved with Raven Queen.
Yeah, look, I made it
Let her
pretty clear.
be.
Hold on, shut the fuck up and let me talk, you spastic little fucking beaner.
I'm not gonna take order from the fox.
Shut the fuck up.
Me engage and enforce our rules pretty consistently on our own servers about things like doxing and gay ops and shit like that. So we don't do shit like that. The shit you got involved with was a completely different group that made the fuck out of you. They savagely beat you. They got all the information they need to find out where you are. That had nothing to do with this. You willfully gave that information because you're a fucking idiot.
Why are you sending me pics of you trying to fuck your dog? You sent it to me, you sent it to Gage. Hey.
Hey, hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
can hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Why'd you send me a picture? Why'd you send me a pic of your tiny dick behind your dog?
Because I was mad at you people.
So you were mad, so you sent that picture.
Do you know what could happen because you've done that? People could take that picture and upload it on the internet. You never post something like that on the internet, Andrew. You're going to be made into a mockery.
You told me pedophilia was a fetish.
Yeah, pedophilia is fetish.
Why?
Because people are born with sexual attraction to everything. They were born with sexual attraction.
You know, people were also born as psychopaths, and they go out and murder people just because they feel like it. That doesn't make it okay just because they were born with it.
Then get the internet in.
What the fuck?
What?
Then get the internet in.
That has nothing to do with the internet, you fucking retard.
Wait, what is that? His fans
Experiences a
can't
primary
even
or
put them on his
exclusive
latest
sexual
video.
attraction to prepubescent children.
He restarts
the
All right,
the
we're
video.
gonna have to. All I
I
have
like how
to
his
say.
Look
camera
at that gap
is so
between his
fucking
teeth. Look at that
bad.
gap between Roxy's teeth right there. You see that?
Oh
Is he
my!
wearing a fucking choker?
Hold up. Look at this. It's Onisia. It's the child of Onisia. That's Onisia.
Oh my god, he looks like Onision.
Onision's
Yo,
bastard.
it's fucking Onisia, guys. It's his no. This is his Alabama cousin, guys. This is Alabama cousin.
Oh my god.
And you know that teeth is from sucking dick. That's some dick sucking
Yeah.
teeth right there.
I love how he's wearing a choker.
That's the type of teeth you suck for crystal meth.
That's crack whore teeth.
That's meth
Yeah.
teeth. That's meth teeth. Get it right. This is Onision's bastard child, everybody.
Yes. You know how Will Smith has a son that no one knows about because he's fucking irrelevant? That's just this kid.
And listen to
Yeah.
the voice. It sounds like Onision.
Yeah,
what the
yeah, it
fuck?
does.
Psychiatric
Holy shit.
disorder in which an adult or older adolescent experiences
Oh
a
my
primary
god!
or
Roxy
exclusive.
does sound like Onision. Oh.
It's the son of Onion. The son of Onion.
The Onion Man, bro. Onion Man.
The onion bulb. You know something? I think Roxy didn't want to show true color of herself because all we could do is actually that hair probably is red, and you could just put white
Fucking
makeup and
ginger.
make her look like make
Roxy.
make him look like Ronald McDonald's illegitimate child.
Oh god.
Hey everyone, there's really no.
Ah!
Ginger!
Ah!
Ginger! 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 Ginger!
Kill it with
Ginger!
fire!
Ginger!
Kill it with fire!
Oh god. The fucking ginger! Guys, get the fucking guys. Everyone in chat, get a flamethrower. Spam flame emojis. You must burn the heretic, guys.
No way
That's
around
loading.
this video being extremely awkward.
Yes, you're fucking ginger, of course.
Extremely awkward. You look extremely awkward. For fuck's sake.
No, red hair's evil. Gingers can
Frustrating.
fucking steal your soul at will.
Ginger's got the bullet.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. You know something? There is something called brush those goddamn teeth. You can afford a
Holy
choker.
shit.
You can afford transitioning surgery. You can afford that POS ratchet ass pink crop top, but you can't afford a tube of Colgate. It's at the dollar
If
store.
you could
for
afford a
fuck's sake.
choker, I swear, this thing looks so fucking disgusting. I'm not being transphobic or whatever the fuck, but Jesus
No, fuck
Christ.
this person. Be
This thing
transphobic
is
as you want.
goddamn
Fuck this piece of
disgusting.
shit. This person doesn't be called to be like. This person doesn't deserve to be called by their preferred pronouns. No, fuck that.
You got
But
tears
it,
to
but it was
cry,
not,
we
had nothing to do with
got
communist China's totalitarian policies and jailing doctors. No. China is love. China is life.
Tonight, every night, I pray to China, our Lord and Savior.
Our Lord and Savior, China Christ.
Hail to the king, mother-fucker.
But religion is forbidden.
What's more
and-
important, freedom and democracy, or sucking on the golden teat of China? That's from South Park. I was quoting South Park there.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
What's more important, promoting democracy or sucking on the golden teat of China? Was that by a China supporter in the episode?
Oh, the episode was fantastic. It mocked how American companies censor their media to appease Chinese censorship.
Yep.
In the episode, they tried to start make a movie about their band, and while they're trying to make the movie, they're like these Chinese censors are constantly interfering with them. Oh, you can't say that. China don't like that. When they say, "Well, it's a free country," cut. You can't say it's a free country. They don't like that in China. or one character says, I think I'm gay. No, you can't say that. China don't like gay people.
Yet they have so many men and so many and so much soy.
Right. It's true. what was it? For example, that scene at the end of Rise of Skywalker, there's like a 10-second lesbian kiss in the background during the celebration. Cut out of the Chinese version.
Yep.
And I think, and whenever I saw like Tumblr freaking out that Frozen 2 wouldn't have Elsa be gay because China.
Because China. And those fucking idiots on Tumblr, they have no clue that's the reason. They keep blaming American homophobia. No, that's not the reason, you idiots. It's to market the movie in communist China.
It's a huge market, and that's why people still do shit over there.
Right.
Even though they just need to stop doing anything with them and say fuck you.
You know, on this stream we were talking about Mulan a little bit earlier, me and Coin Monster more precisely. Excuse me. And I was about to say to her, if any Disney animated movie was ripe for a live action remake, honestly, I think it was Mulan. Because for one thing, not only is it like not the most critically acclaimed amongst their creations like Lion King or Beauty and the Beast, for example, or Little Mermaid, but it's also about a freaking war. It's a freaking war movie. Like, it's potential for it to be rated PG-13 or, well, yeah. I was about to say, or even R, but that's probably going a little bit too far. But for it to be like a PG-13 war movie, now that all the young Mulan fans are all grown up, there's potential in that.
Well, there is a huge potential for it
if Disney did it right, but no.
Mulan is the Disney princess with the highest body count. She killed a lot more people with snow than Elsa from Frozen ever did.
Oh, burn!
Fuck you, Elsa. You ain't violent enough.
Elsa isn't a princess, though. She's she was, but for most of the movie, she was queen.
What should I review this time? Oh, I know. Oh, no, I'll review
the video of Taylor Swift and Jennifer Aniston violating each other with puppies and kittens.
Okay, let's grab some rat piss and play some.
Burn the puppies alive and dip the kittens in hot oil.
BFFs forever. Jesus, it's still in him.
What in the fuck high holy hell was that hat?
Oh, what fresh hell is this, sis? What fucking unholy evil power from the bowels of hell created this fucking piece of trash?
666 Corpse War YouTube channel.
Fuck, I think I'd rather review this game than drink a bowl of monkey semen, but, well, fuck. Somebody's gotta do it. Okay, yay. What in the fucking hell were the programmers smoking or snorting or injecting or smoking or when they came up with not only the enemies, but the attack structure? I know Barbie is dreaming, but why in the fuck is she getting attacked by
666 Corpse War
balls and the only thing that can destroy the evil
666 Corpse War
is a dog? Hell, it's her meme. Why not meme up a big fucking non? Now, controlling Barbie is actually like trying to
take the guy's wife, throw her on a bed of hot charcoal while horsewhipping her.
What? What? Don't look at me like that! I mean, sometimes curiosity just gets the better of you. I don't think Shush!
Why the fuck does Barbie move in this game like the goddamn doll? Wow. Do the programmers not think that at least in this game she'd be a real cunt and not some stiff-ass cunt doll? Once again, this is also a fucking meme. Why in the hell can't she just fly and shoot laser beams out of her? Cunt. Why does she have to use a fucking parrot to get to high places? The first level mini boss is a ball-spewing trash compactor that, believe it or not, you use a cat to kill.
Their firstborn son.
No wonder girls growing up in the late 80s and early 90s fucking hated video games. Look at the shit they got to play. Yeah, hey. I mean, if you're gonna make a game for girls, you might want to actually do the decent thing and make the fucking thing fun to play. Jesus Christ, maybe then you wouldn't have created such bitches like
David Packman.
This is not a cluster of cells. This is not a ball of goo.
Oh my God. And once again, you don't want to pay for it. The mom who...
Will you bring up a new fucking argument, you That fucking face right there, people. I paused fucking War Corpse at the right fucking time, people. I gotta screenshot that. Trying to get it down to the exact size, people. So hang on a second, and there we go. Cropped it just right, folks. Okay, save as War Corpse 666 sucking dick. When you busted a nut when watching trans porn on Pornhub. So, last article of the day, folks, as we go reading as to how that the $15 minimum wage is affecting New York City. This,
I want to hear this shit.
Yes. After winning a $15 minimum wage, fast food workers now battle unfair firings. Well, you're going to get a lot of firings if you don't.
Who would have known?
Yeah, if you don't like speed up your work ethic and actually have a higher quality work ethic.
Or get the fucking order right. When I ask for a burger with no tomatoes, I want a burger with no fucking tomatoes.
So therein is the problem, right? Back to who is it that what is going to happen when I'm trading sexual favors for diapers, right? If those people are not as big of dicks as me, then they're going to be these people that are running around being perpetual victims right now.
But clearly, you're not being satisfied sexually. So
well, clearly I am after all these fucking diapers.
Yes, but obviously you're not satisfied because you're continuing to do it, and you're finding ways in order to exert power over people in order to do that. What you need is to find another outlet for this desire.
Are we power dynamic? That's the question.
Well, say again.
It's not even the question, right? So, like, I get that it's all let's play the feminist sex power game, but hold on a minute. So,
you use sexual favors as your capital.
No. I'm responding in kind. Are we about to have state-sponsored hookers? That's what I want to know.
Sure, if that's what they want. I don't see it. Like, people need look. Yeah, some girls like to do that. Some guys like to do that too. And unfortunately, probably a lot more gentlemen would rather do that than women. But if it's made okay, because the religion isn't in here saying that you're moralized, you're not allowed to have sex before you're married. If your pussy's too loose, there's a problem with you. There's fucking that's not a problem. You're allowed to have sex with anyone you want. If you want to do that, go right ahead. If you don't want to do that, if you're not being satisfied sexually, then perhaps you need to make yourself more attractive to women, and perhaps a therapist can help you with that.
Hashtag sex is not a right.
You need to make yourself more attractive to women, but that is a problem of scarce supply, and let's face it, that's a price mechanism, right? So if I have 71 abs, I'm more attractive to women. Right, and the price of having 71.
Well, sometimes being assertive is attractive. Hey, I only see 6 there. I don't see 71.
No, right. I know. It's kind of more of a joke, but that I'm just making the case that
I love Joe Rogan right there.
I'm just making a case that as far as what criteria of abs is there's not an objective measure as to what beauty is within abs.
Whoa! What? Wait! Why are we stopping him? Why?
Because his fucking virus is causing problems for everybody.
Okay, so the bigger, blacker cock virus comes out, and everybody's screen is now covered in the bigger, blacker cock, right? I, who wrote the bigger, blacker cock virus, am amused in ways you can't even begin to imagine that everyone is looking at a bigger, blacker cock. This is the fulfillment of my life, and you're taking it from me.
Well, you did it. It's over now. Why did you want to do that? What? You're right. I couldn't understand, but perhaps you don't understand, and maybe you should learn about that. Why do you feel the need to put this BBC on everybody's computer? What?
Because I like big black cock.
Good. There you go.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that.
God damn it!
It just seems like it seems like
most of those consequences that come from pregnancy, when it comes to like a fully healthy pregnancy, not worse than death. I mean, you mentioned the idea of like somebody who's like 14 years old or even
so basically
younger.
you're fine forcing a woman to carry a baby she does not want.
Compared to aborting the fetus,
You're fine telling a woman that she doesn't have any bodily autonomy, she has no rights, you're
no.
pregnant.
That's not right. I'm not saying that a woman has absolutely no bodily autonomy because they have to because they got pregnant. What I'm saying is that her bodily.
Go ahead, let him finish.
What I'm saying is that her bodily autonomy does not outright overrule the fetus's right to life. Like I said at the opening. Like I said at the beginning, my rights end where your rights begin, and the woman's right to bodily autonomy ends where the fetus's right to life, or even for that matter, their bodily autonomy begins. And if you have the case of something that is going to outright kill them, if you want to do something, that would cause. If you want to do something that would cause that, anyways, excuse me. Well, then no, you can't do that because that violates their rights.
Okay, so you're fine telling a woman that she has to be pregnant, she has to carry the child to term, and then she has to take care of it. This is what I'm talking about when I say you're going to see a spike in child abuse. And quite frankly, that woman who doesn't want to be pregnant, she is going to try to self-abort. She's either going to drink it away or she's going to go with the coat hanger option. You cannot force women who do not want to be moms or be pregnant to be pregnant. You have your right. Your rights end where hers begins, and you have no right to tell her that she has to carry the baby to term.
She has no right to terminate them either.
Yes, she does. It's her body keeping them alive.
No, I mean it's not their fault that they ended up in that circumstance. They did not do anything immoral to end up in there. If anything, it would be more the dad's fault in the case of rape. But even in the case of consensual sex, she's still even if they use birth control, she's still consenting to that possibility that it might go wrong and she might still get pregnant. It's absolutely not the fetus's fault that they ended up in that circumstance. And so I see no reason as to why to terminate them. We don't terminate people before they have done anything wrong. We terminate them or deal with their circumstance in general after they've done something wrong. So,
you're saying the fetus rights supersede hers?
This one area, yeah. I mean, you don't have a right
ridiculous, but
let them finish.
If a person, yes, I'm gender neutral, S-man.
But for God's sake.
This is just aggravating. You can't tell a woman she has to keep a baby she doesn't want.
Even if we were to not get law involved, yes, I do still have a right to tell or at least recommend what the mother should or should not do. Even if I was not for making it illegal, I'm still going to protest at abortion clinic or even incentivize a woman to not get an abortion nonetheless. 18 ways that women still aren't equal to men. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, show them these statistics. And they're in the minority in the tech sector too. Currently, only 25% of American computing jobs are held by women, disclosed DreamHost in its annual State of Women in Tech address, and that's actually down substantially from previous years. It can be attributed in part to the simultaneously declining number of female college students planning on entering the tech sector. Of the women enrolled in universities across the country, just 20% were studying engineering. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to start forcing more women to study engineering?
People have choices. You shouldn't be forcing them to be equal exactly in that work field if they don't want to be.
And only 18% were computer science minors. I'm sorry,
oh
but
my gosh.
Just looking at the education
Who's
stats,
stopping them from becoming computer science minors?
It's definitely not societal pressure.
Just looking at the stats that you are providing right here, Marie Claire, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You're proving it to yourself that you're proving it to everybody that women just naturally and generally don't want these kind of positions. So not a big deal. First world problem. Get off of it.
What about industries where women are the majority? Are y'all gonna be equal and bitch about men not being more in it? No, you don't speak of it.
We know of how much that you want to be a fashion model, JJ, but I think you need to lose weight first.
Ha 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 ha, fuck you.
Okay. 18. Despite being as successful as male athletes.
Oh, shit.
boy, that is.
I mean, I just
fucking shit.
I just read the title of that itself when I first looked at this article, and I was thinking to myself, bullshit. The NFL. That NFL is proof there that male athletes are more successful than female
Compared
athletes.
to the lingerie football league.
Far more people view male athletes, view their games than female athletes. That's why they make more
because
money.
Men are more talented, generally.
That's even besides the point. It's about who draws a bigger audience. It's not about who's more talented. All right, more people watch the Super Bowl than watch the WNBA. That's just how the fuck it is.
Over the last few months, the entire planet has had to deal with all sorts of crap.
Holy crap, what kind of unholy torment has come across my plate?
From pandemics to earthquakes, from plagues to tornadoes.
Holy fuck, that squirrely voice is one of the most aggravating things that I have heard ever since Riley Dennis's accent.
It's been batshit crazy from east to west. And you figure a globally shared catastrophe would get collective humanity to wake up, see the bigger picture, and in order to unite for the greater good.
Call me a veterinarian, cause it's time for me to put down a rabid squirrel.
However, you can't stop stupid!
Sadly enough, otherwise this video wouldn't even exist.
Why are you people still alive?
Why are you such a government ass kisser?
Now, even though part of society has continued to act like a big bag of swollen dicks,
You're the only one who is acting like an absolute controlling authoritarian dick.
the majority of humans have pulled together to get shit done. They have proven they can help each other in a crisis, proven they will self-sacrifice in times of need for the benefit of others, and have shown their ability, for the most part, to approach issues somewhat intelligently. For everyone else out there, toss yourself in a fucking blender and hit liquefy!
Fuck off! I'm more prone to shove a stick up your ass and roast you over a fire pit!
So now you got all these people smushed together trying to protest some fucking lockdown. Like, ow, the government is doing blah 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 blah. You're fucking stupid.
No, you're the one who is fucking stupid! And blind for that matter, you fucking mole rat!
Oh, I don't really see this as a government issue.
I get so fucking sick and tired of all these
normies who practically outright dismiss the government overreach side of this fucking pandemic issue.
Wait, who is the Dark King of Chaos? Is that you, Conundrum? Who the fuck is that?
Oh, damn it, I didn't realize that I was muted.
Trainer.
Okay, so I guess it's time to get serious.
All
Trainer, what the fuck is your deal with me? Trainer.
I'm waiting for the
apology for the retard comment.
And I'm waiting for the apology of all the names that you have called me on that stream and all the irritability and all that shit.
Honestly, to me, you're a downright fucking pansy, in my opinion.
Oh, I'm the pansy. You're the guy who was like meandering about of actually joining the stream, and I'm the fucking pansy. Pot, meat, kettle, dude.
Wham, 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 wham. You're the biggest hypocrite I'll ever meet in my life.
Oh yeah, I'm such a big hypocrite. In what way, fucker?
Really, bitch?
Bitch?
All these
What way am I a hypocrite?
You want to be a conservative? Find someone else to deal with it.
What?
What?
What the fuck? How the fuck is that an answer of how I'm a hypocrite?
Dumbasses.
What?
He's not.
Wait, what?
What's okay? Tell me again. Why is it that you think that I'm a hypocrite?
Let me think.
Oh god, he doesn't even know the examples. So that's very reassuring, trainer.
Do I look like I give a shit what you say right now?
Do you look like you
Do
think?
I look like I give a shit about you?
Honestly, you sound like a fucking Bernie Sanders supporter.
Oh, pot me kettle there, dude. You sound more soy-filled than me. You sound a whole lot more higher pitched, like the fucking hamster that you use for your profile picture, dude.
Why does Trainer remind me of Tim Horn so fucking much?
Yeah, exactly.
Darkon, just apologize for me, for fuck's sake.
Well, no, I was talking to the trainer. Like, what did he say to Crusader?
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
Do you have anything to say about the Crusader?
All around me are familiar faces.
Darkon.
Faces.
Darkon, yeah, Darkon. Look, Darkon, honey bunny. I know that you're joking.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm finding these long pauses and hesitance to like respond.
Trainer might be gathering his thoughts.
Could he gather them a little faster?
I'm just trying to calm down.
He's trying to calm down. Okay, he's trying to gather his thoughts, like how I gather my thoughts.
God damn you! I see what you did there.
Okay, we are officially live.
Hey, trainer.
What?
I hear that you've been talking some quote unquote mad shit about me on a recent live stream. Care to tell me to my face on call?
Honestly, I don't really want to fucking deal with your shit.
Not to my face, apparently, it seems.
Honestly, you're a waste of my fucking time.
Well, then don't go talking about me so much.
Then why don't you... How about this? Drop the whole political shit for a fucking week.
What?
That's all you talk about is fucking politics.
Oh, wham. So I chose a subject to talk about, and that is what you're whining about?
Idiot.
Holy crap, you are such a crybaby. Why don't you cut the political shit? What a bitch. Not even 2 minutes in.
Not even.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That guy would cry so fucking much about the fact that I talk about politics. What a child. What a baby.
I didn't expect him to spurg out that fast. I thought it was gonna take a little bit to get.
Oh man, my sides hurt. They feel like they're about to burst.
I guess you saw the minute.
Oh fuck!
I knew that's exactly what was going to happen. I just didn't get what I want. Like I just wish it was. I got what I want. I just wish it was longer. Fuck.
What the fuck happened with Thomas the Wank Engine?
He put octane on the spur tank. He just filled that fucker up with octane and went.
This is what happens when Thomas the Tank Engine has a good shot of Ritalin.
I think Trainer joined back for a second and he just backed out.
I always call him the Vince Russo of the comment
Come
of
on,
our group.
Trainer. I'm trying to fucking get you back in here. I'm trying to fucking sell this shit.
Come on, Trainer.
Gonna make you look bad.
Get Crusader
Trainer.
here.
Come on, take your training wheels.
Conundrum, just fucking. Listen. Just like, just white knight for him. Just if you can get him back in here, just white knight for him so he doesn't leave immediately.
I'm not simping for training pants, McCurry.
Just play devil's advocate. Just play devil's advocate.
name was Lieutenant President. Oh.
Now, Dark King of Chaos, what's the matter?
I'm just fucking tired of hearing all political bullshit.
I understand.
Well, then don't listen to it.
You don't have to listen to it. It's very simple.
That's the subject of every fucking stream we get.
If you don't like it, you could just talk to.
Not every stream from Conundrum, anyways.
And not every stream from me is all about roasting people. Sometimes I make a good point about that deer chick.
Look. Here's the thing, Trainer. I mean, you kind of knew this going into like our streams going into like I think 2017 is that politics is kind of our forte. Like DarkCon, like bullying blonde chicks who flop on abortion. I like mocking British people, and Crusader loves his Southern heritage. I mean, it's just kind of how you know us. It's just something that we're very
Southern flag, yeehaw!
All right, hold up. I want Trainer to talk. Like, I want him to say his piece.
Yeah, go ahead, Trainer.
I just at times wish we could just talk about something else besides bullshit politics for once.
You could just ask. You know.
Whenever I have the time.
Why were you talking shit to Zach on Conundrum's latest live stream?
You mean about me on Conundrum's latest live stream?
Well, yeah. Why was he talking shit about you on Conundrum's live stream? Like, why?
Dun, 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 dun,
Well,
dun,
I can think of many things.
Do you have anything else to say, Trainer?
And Trainer, I know what you're going to say when I am a Benedict Arnold at this point. I'm not being a Benedict Arnold. You know me, I will put you in check when I think you need to be in check, and I think this time you need to be in check, because you put me in check many times over stupid shit. So
But is he going to write you a check?
And don't worry, my check won't bounce like Jerry Springer when he paid a hooker with a check when he was the mayor.
I want Trainer to speak for himself.
Yeah, go ahead. Na 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 na.
Oh my god!
I always defend the ones that defend you in return. That's what I always taught.
Okay.
Then.
Serious.
What's that got to do with me talking about political stuff?
Honestly, all this political bullshit right now is annoying. Be honest with you.
What's that and defending other people got anything to do with each other? Like, that's an explanation for why you would get mad at me for like having drama with Conundrum, but that doesn't explain why you would get mad at me just for talking about a subject that you don't like.
Trainer, that's
Like, Conundrum,
That's like
wait.
me.
Just let Trainer talk.
All right.
Hurry up then.
You want to fucking rush me? I can leave.
Well, you don't need to take 3 hours to say something. You
Really?
Can just, you don't need
Hold
to
on,
wait 3 hours.
on.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Are you fucking?
I mean, S-Man was being a whole lot calmer than I was.
Hilarious.
S-Man was being a whole lot calmer than I was last time, and all I was doing was just smiling and laughing at his reaction at that. That was it.
You're also doing the do.
All I did was say he doesn't need to filibuster. He doesn't need 3 hours to think about what he's gonna say. Like if his camera's on, which would be funny, you could almost make a huge meme of him just sitting there being like, Darkon, is your hair black or brown? I can't tell in this current lighting.
It's jet black.
Oh, I have really dark brown hair. People think it's black, and I'm like, no, it's just very, very dark brown. And one guy's like, I know it's black.
It does look black. Maybe that's only because I've never seen you in person.
Yeah, but like under a light, just a regular light, I looked in the mirror and it shined and it showed it was brown. And I'm like, told you, bitch. I took a selfie in the mirror and I'm like, this is the proof I have brown hair. And he's like, cool story, bro. And I'm like, you were the one contesting my claim. Actually, no, it was a claim. It's just a fact. And I'm just like, And I said, I think I said I made fun of him for having painted nails just as a lighthearted joke. And he really didn't like it. And I was like, we've been friends for like 3 years. You should be used to that by now. No, but I actually really do think brown eyes are cool, and I'm kind of biased because I have brown eyes. Not to bash on blue-eyed or green-eyed people, but you're not as epic as brown-eyed people. Sue me.
I will sue because honestly, I think people with blue eyes, it looks pretty epic.
I don't think blue-eyed people are not epic. I think there's certain people that really wear their eyes pretty well because, their eyes are wide open. They don't look like they haven't slept in 3 years, and some people have really, really cool eyes. Like I've seen piercing blue, and I've always thought that was so cool. But I think brown eyes are not as appreciated as they should be. I don't think they're as bad as people make it out to be. But I think the weirdest name I ever came across was where someone had the word roach in their name, and I'm like, what?
Wow, what the fuck? That's weird.
Do
you hear that? I'm on fire, y'all. On this game. But anyway.
Poor Darkon. Now he knows how Notre Dame feels.
No, now I know how it feels to be the dark conservatarian who always wields fire.
Oh yeah, when you wear a fireproof glove and you douse it in kerosene. Okay. But the weirdest name is like when I hear Shaniqua or Letitia, I'm like,
yeah, I went to school.
Who the fuck comes up with names? They're terrible. How do you even if you spell it correctly?
Lakeisha. What?
Shaniqua.
Letitia, Shaniqua, and I'm like,
yeah, quadruple kill.
I'm sorry,
it's a game right there, y'all.
Darkon, don't bust everywhere. Holy shit.
Somebody put him on the list of the psych eval if he ever fills out an application for a firearm. Thank you.
Hey, fuck you. Let's see this. Yes, I made it. I made play of the game.
And there's a jizz moment.
Look at this shit.
All right, 1 minute, 1 hour, 54 minutes. I'm gonna take a picture of the timestamp so that I can when I get around to it, I have a YTP of DarkCon going on his first date with fucking. I guess I could say Aspie, DarkCon, Karkdon, and Aspie head on their first date, and Aspie's so gonna kill me. Yeah, because I've spoken with people, and I the overwhelming attitude around people I know is they do not. They always preface this with saying they absolutely do not like abortion.
No.
And I've said that for years, regardless of where I stood, is I don't like it. I don't think anyone should outright like it.
Nope.
It is something that people should treat as a serious matter, and I don't like it. I don't understand how anyone could like seeing the shout your abortion. I think that I don't
Just,
believe
just remember that a certain bucktooth British feminist, he jacks off to abortions.
And now I not only have I gone vegan, I want to gouge my eyes out with my car keys. Jesus fucking Christ.
We're not discussing the fact that many people who decide to protest naked really shouldn't be taking that option of not having any clothing on.
It almost makes me want to sign it into law legislation, which means that they will have to wear clothing for the rest of their life. They have to wear clothing. If they're caught without it, they'll have people will shoot them with paintball guns. Not in anywhere lethal, mind you, but they will make them wear something, and they'll be wearing bruises and paint.
Shoot a paintball right up the girl's twat.
Oh fuck! I'm a guy, and oh god.
That
Well, I
would
guess
be the shot of a lifetime. Very painful and messy to clean up.
Darkon. My question is the paintball white?
Damn! How did he get that paintball up there? Perseverance, son, perseverance. With
And the
good
person-
aim and decades of practice, you can put a paintball anywhere, son.
And son, for the record, son, that's not what the sperm looks like. It's not that circular. It has a bit of a tail on it.
And furthermore, son, your sister is not a viable dating option. Move out of West.
Wait, what? What about his sister?
Sweet home Alabama. No.
I think we just broke them.
We killed him.
Yeah, we broke him completely.
Hey, remember, I started it when I even brought up the notion of shooting a paintball right up a girl's feet.
Yep, you did.
Darkon, don't be so loud when you nut, you dirty bastard.
Fuck you.
Darkon, I've said it before, I am not into really pale white boys from Kansas. I'm pretty fucking straight. I'm not going to be honest. I thought you were going to be having a mimosa instead of a margarita.
Mimosa.
If I ever caught Darkon drinking a mimosa, the first person I'm telling is Maddie, and if I have a screen cap of Darkon, I'm like, Maddie, look, he's drinking a mimosa, and then I will probably send the photo for Chairview to draw things on it as he's done to Aspie, and it was pretty funny.
You know,
put that if there was a said screen cap like that in the future, and you would call it to my attention, I'd tweet this shit out, tag Darkon, and go, man card revoked. No, thank you. I'm married, honey, and you're way too young for me.
Oh, Darkon's heart breaks internally.
No, I was just saying fuck you. I didn't say that I would fuck you.
We all know that he thinks about that deep down.
Sorry, but Toxic Threads is the prettier MILF.
Okay, I'm looking up Toxic Threads. It's that chick you interviewed. Haven't seen it yet. Yeah, she's not bad looking. No. I mean, I have remotely no idea who the fuck this is.
Hey, S-Man. Who's the better looking MILF? Toxic Threads or MILFed Cuttlefish?
I don't know what.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's a face that does peanut butter and chill with the dog. Oh my god.
Where'd you find talking about peanut butter?
Oh, it's from earlier in the chat. It's one of
earlier?
Lonely Wolf's earlier messages. It's between sent one 1000 and a miffed cuttlefish.
JC Armitage just said it in the chat. LOL, did he say a MILFed cuttlefish?
I didn't mean to. Fuck. I don't know if I'm dyslexic or something. That's a joke at my expense, but fuck.
Hey, MILFed Cuttlefish, you might want to run. I think S-Man is hitting on you.
Not in your fucking life. No.
Got him.
I was just gonna say I don't know who that person looks like, and then I'm like, oh, I get the reference. You goddamn son of a bitch. That was an accidental pronunciation. That happened one time. In the moment I caught myself saying that, I'm like, and I want to die.
These riots are not just about the police getting away with murder, which they do. These riots are also about the institutional racism plaguing the police force and our judicial system.
There's not enough evidence to show that there is institutional racism when policing.
You're a fucking idiot then.
Police, I will.
Hey. We got black people are like far more likely to be
because they commit over 50%.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, hang on a second. Look. Okay. I didn't expect to make this argument.
If Burrow's going to 1350, you better kick him the fuck out. And when you have, a huge group of people who have been systematically oppressed by these people for generations, riots are the voice of the unheard.
Yeah. Number 3, encourage everyone.
That's what Martin Luther King said.
But he also said that he did not like riots and he believed people should not riot.
Yeah, and riots are the voices of the unheard.
And
if you don't want riots, hear them.
Yeah,
and do something about it.
Yeah, let's also. I also wrote
Luther King out of context. He did say that, yes, but he also said he was not for riots. He did not like riots. He liked peaceful protests.
And he got assassinated. But okay, number 3. Number 3, encourage everyone to film the police.
Here's the thing about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King Jr. would have not been as successful if the police had not been the violent bunch of thugs that they were, and if it weren't for the other civil rights activists like Malcolm X and Black Panthers who did believe in violence, who did knock heads, who did scare cops and pigs, pigs into not beating the shit out of them. When you say you're against violent protesting, you are saying that you are against people defending themselves when pigs chimp out.
No.
Oh my God.
What I said.
Well, okay.
That is the end result of what you are saying.
No, that is not. So stop fucking lying.
No,
Shut your lying mouth.
I mean, that goes without saying. It's a generality. Like, there's a mass shooting going on. The cops are whipping out their guns to try to stop the shooter. They're going to risk, to some extent, possibly accidentally shooting innocent people in the midst of trying to gun down the mass shooter.
That's your argument. We're going to compare speeding to mass shootings. Okay.
Not necessarily. I'm just making the point that in general, whatever the case be, whatever the crime be, and the cop is trying to prevent it, there is always going to be a risk on the cop's part that he might hurt somebody on top of the person that he's trying to stop.
How about this? How about I make the anarchist argument again that's probably going to make you sad and say that no victim, no crime. If the guy speeding was not reckless enough to actually hurt somebody, then the cop has no right to speed up to him and stop him by the threat of violence for disobedience.
What if there was like a private road and there was private police on that private road enforcing a speed limit set up by the private road owner?
Police are a public service. They are not private. To conflate private people and policemen is to change the subject entirely. We were talking about public officials.
Time's up.
JC Armitage asked, and this is something that I kind of wanted to bring up a little bit earlier as well, but JC Armitage says, to be fair, a lot of the arguments Jeremiah has against the cops can also be used to describe pretty much every other publicly funded institution, such as UHC programs like the NHS or the VA, etc., etc. So, and True Grave, by extension of that on same subject, asks, it's immoral to have a government job?
Yes.
So basically, it isn't just all cops are bad; it's all public sector workers are bad. Public street cleaners even as well.
Yeah, I mean, the reason we have public street cleaners is because they have monopolized the industry.
Lord of the Nerds for $5 says, cowards get it the worst. Of course, they're going to freak and flex all their might. They lost. They lost before they achieved real communism. Well, a lot of the communists hated Hillary. They said she was a total neoliberal warmonger. The Dark Conservatarian for $10 says, Stitch and Adam, you two should respond. You should have responded to TJ Kirk's video on the riots. More entertaining and worth it than the Markiplier video. Oh, well, I responded to it anyways. Bah ha 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 ha. Hashtag shill for the win.
Do it up, man.
Check out the Dark Conservatarian video. That was a response to TJ Kirk's. We almost did that.
These are the same people who want to reopen America prematurely, because to them the economy is more important than human life itself. Many of them have even stated their own willingness to die to save the economy.
Wait, are you seriously implying that you think it's totally okay and even called for that people get together in groups to not only protest but also riot over George Floyd, but it's not okay that they go back to their regular business within the economy, both in spite of COVID-19 being around?
Fuck you, you sociopathic hypocrite. You are part of the reason of why other right-wingers say that the left have no real principles, TJ.
TJ Kirk had a terrible pro-burning
pro-riot take. Yeah, exactly.
Very terrible. I don't remember why we didn't do it. We did something else instead.
Well, it's good to know if you feel like burning down TJ Kirk's house, you know.
There
I guess
you go.
he's in favor of that.
The Dark Conservatarian for $5 says, by the way, got introduced to the show through the No BS stream. Very funny shit, man. Sitch, you obliterated him.
So the textbook definition of racism is just judging someone on the basis of their skin color. And so if you're saying that it's
like how you judged white people you're going against them because you don't like them.
When did he judge white people? He said absolutely nothing against white people as a whole.
What?
He's just making shit up.
What? What the fuck?
I know. Where did PSA Stitch anywhere there or in any of his content criticize white people as a whole?
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, he just equivocated attacking white nationalism with attacking white people. That is fucking insane.
I think, I can feel my brain being melted away right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen to this guy. Your IQ just takes a beating.
Thank you.
But wait, I obliterated him too, just months later and much nicer. So I get absolutely no credit whatsoever.
You get no credit, Adam.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But okay. in the live chat right now, JC Armitage says, I'd make a Corey in the house joke, but I'm above that. Nah, JK, of course I make that joke.
JC knows that Corey's life is the only thing that matters, though. So
yeah, exactly.
And you already know where my roots came from. I was, at one point a self-identified Black socialist. I was advocating for ethno states and things of that sort. So you already know.
So, wait. Would you say that you are a Black nationalist socialist?
Yes, sir. I would say that. they like to entrap.
Corey was a Black Nazi. Cancel him, everybody. Cancel him.
Yes, sir. Listen, they like to get them. They like to talk to the young 14-year-olds, the young impressionable 14-year-olds, and put things into their ear and trick them into because they literally fought the Nazi playbook and getting the youth involved. So.
This is what the minister is talking about. Don't trust these people that say they from Africa. They from Morocco.
From Morocco.
Morocco
is in Africa, you dumb bitch.
Morocco is in Africa. It's in North Africa.
Yeah, it is.
Lonely Wolf 1980. All lives splatter. If you get in somebody's business and in somebody's face, you get run over or shot.
Ooh, edgy.
Damn straight.
I might get her a map or something, dog. Honestly, that's what needs to happen.
She needs to know her geography better.
Yep.
She needs to actually just put her in just take her out the country. I just don't want her here. Just deport her.
I never understood.
Just deport her ass.
Wait. You're gonna make an exception on the nap against her, Corey?
Listen, I told you. Racists have no place by me.
Fake ass Ramadan. Yeah. And they
fake ass Ramadan. What the fuck is Ramadan? Is that supposed to be some slur that Black people have?
She's trying to say Ramadan, dog. Oh my god.
kill Black people over this cheap ass shit they got from China. Yeah. They ready to kill somebody. And they got a Black man out here with these guns.
Goes to show, bitch, that protecting one's own private property is not a racial issue. If you got olive and Black people side by side with one another protecting it,
Rooftop Koreans.
Yeah, rooftop Koreans. In this case, rooftop Arabs, apparently, or at least according to her.
More like, I would probably say elephant top Arabs, because, he's got to throw some more racial insensitivity in there.
Wow, you son of a bitch, Corey. You son of a bitch.
Gotta do
They're
it.
Akbar 47s.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Alua Akbar 47s. Exactly.
I love it.
Right.
Ready
Blow you to the
kill
Holy
us.
Land.
It said don't break in their store, but they on our turf. And this is some
They on your turf? What do you mean your turf? I'm sorry. Do you own this property? Otherwise, fuck off.
motherfucking cheap ass China beauty supply, fake ass motherfucking Boost Mobile, fake ass shit.
Now,
Mobile? What would be a Black name for Karen?
Keisha.
Shaniqua?
I think
Tanisha, yes.
Did anybody remember back when very briefly Karen was used as a term? It was considered as a racist term.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know why.
That was very funny, but then it very quickly fizzled out, and now Karen is just being used as a very naggy ass troublemaking bitch, essentially.
I swear, even at work where I work, they every time somebody orders a pizza and the name's Karen, we all laugh about it. We all start telling jokes.
Oh god.
It's hilarious.
And this is how they protecting their shit. They ready to kill me. And
Are you implying a threat to be stealing their shit? Is that what you're saying here? That you plan on stealing their crap and you are bitching about the fact that they are protecting their crap from your naggy ass? Huh? I think that's what I just heard. What do you three think?
He's a racist.
I think that's pretty racist of you to assume that all black people just want to steal things.
Oh my god, you're right, Corey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
As a representative of all black people of America, we gotta cancel you, man.
I'm sorry.
We gotta cancel you. Here comes the cancel ray.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag Corey's Life Matter. Hashtag Justice for Floyd.
Hey, okay. You got one more. You got one more. You got one more hashtag to throw out, and you're saved. All right.
Hashtag the riots are justified.
All right.
Okay. You saved yourself from being canceled. Sorry, dinner's ready.
It's all right.
I
gotta get going too.
Have a good one, SB. Oh man, Corey.
Also,
I know. I'm sorry.
One more thing. One more thing before I leave.
Thank you, SP. But I just have to go take care of something, sadly.
It's all right. I understand. We all have our priorities, dude.
Thank you for having me on. Much appreciated. I'll try to make it to as many as I can. Also, I would like to add that Woodrow Wilson is the worst person to ever live on Earth, and he's the reason why we have all these problems in the world. Thanks, Woodrow Wilson.
You're forgetting about Mao Zedong, you doofus.
No. Mao Zedong. No, I'm telling you, Woodrow Wilson is the one person that I would be happy to kill if I could go back in time. It saved the world a whole lot. Love you all.
All right.
Stay up.
Thanks for joining, Corey.
And also, I'm a real American. He does what he can for America. Yeah.
Hollywood has used movies and television to directly attack the minds of its viewers. Ideas and beliefs that the viewer is often not even aware of. Movies have always sparked change.
I mean, I'm aware of the lore, how that basically says everybody has to go green, or Avatar, of how that's pretty much a bashing on both the military and conventional energy industries.
Yeah. And Salty the Songbook, who taught me about Jesus and stuff, and the donut operator, Colby the Christian robot.
What about VeggieTales, bruh?
Yeah.
Some changes more noticeable than others. Like in 1942, when Bambi was released. It was said that after the movie's release, deer hunting was cut in half in the US. And in 1975, when Jaws was released, although shark attacks have always been rare, the movie caused beach tourism to drop off some on both coasts for some time. The movie Fight Club in 1999.
Okay, is there any real correlation towards creation of Star Wars and more people becoming atheists or some other crap?
Well, here's the thing. I do agree with him that these stories do hold meaning to people, but at the same time, the creator is not directly responsible for what their audience thinks.
Yeah, exactly. I also want to add very quickly, correlation doesn't always equal causation. I mean, even if like the creation of Star Wars like happened to coincidentally happen around the same time that's, I don't know, there seems to be like more people becoming atheists. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the causation of that. It's the cause.
Yeah.
There's also the fact of alienation of family members, like certain Christians being overly zealous with their kids to the point where they make their kids want to be atheists.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
That will have nothing to do with Star Wars. When people say why I became an atheist, Star Wars doesn't ever come up in the conversation.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
All right, here we go. I'm going to bring up a great analogy because you brought up the gun thing. What are we going to blame? The gun manufacturer, or the person using the gun?
The person using the gun. That's what the person we should be blaming.
Oh, we're going to blame the gun itself.
Exactly. By further extension of that point, I have a feeling that Truth Unedited is pro-gun rights. If he is like a true blue, Illuminati conspiracy theorist who's afraid that the Illuminati is going to try to confiscate all guns to get everybody subservient under the New World Order and so forth.
Well, I'm pretty sure that is, but,
yeah, I mean, if he truly is of that belief, then obviously he should not be believing that the gun manufacturer is responsible for the murderer with the gun. But then again,
not the
saying that
manufacturer, it's the gun
that George
itself.
Lucas is responsible for people becoming atheists. It's yeah, you're right, Conundrum. It is kind of ironic.
It's fun. I just have to say one thing. It's funny. I didn't know when Fight Club came out, the Roman Coliseum was created then.
Good point.
Or even just recently with the movie Joker, which is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. Killing people was his jokes. This is able to work because people want to simply ignore these facts and then write it all off.
No, you dumbass.
It's shrugging it over.
No.
Oh my God, he's using Bunty King.
Bunty
Oh,
King.
What?
No, Bunty King is just an internet personality. You do not know about him. This guy, nobody is ignoring the fact that Joker was a psychotic, violent fuck who nobody should be like taken as a literal role model and the ideal moral angel.
Yeah, no one's doing that. They're seeing it as like it's a cautionary tale, dude.
Create content that they know can influence and manipulate our minds. They are given
Maybe yours.
Yeah, maybe yours. Maybe you're weak-minded enough to actually.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. This guy is manipulating my mind. I think he's echoing vibes of feminist frequency.
I mean, tell me, Mr. Truth Unedited, when you watch the Joker movie, do you feel manipulated to want to shoot a TV host? If not, well, guess what? Neither do the rest of us.
If you say no, then shut the fuck up.
I think the majority know that many of the rich and powerful are part of secret fraternal organizations like Freemasonry. What if they were trying to subtly introduce some of their beliefs through their movies? What if many of them were Satan?
Well, maybe they're trying to introduce some of them in some kind of fashion or another, but do they ultimately believe them? I mean, as long as a person doesn't really believe them at all, what's the harm done? And also at the same time, even though that people like to bring forth all these conspiracy theories about the Illuminati trying to take over, trying to influence people with movies, what is your solution to that, dude? Again, freedom of speech in that area.
Yeah.
I'm getting terrible flashbacks to the Satanic Panic right here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, this definitely is reminding me of the Satanic Panic.
What if they believed in these things and wanted to spread their beliefs to the masses? Do you think it is possible?
Everybody wants to spread their beliefs to the masses. So what? That doesn't mean that a viewer is going to just lap up to every single little thing that is said in the movie and doesn't mean necessarily whether or not they should believe every little thing said in the movie.
Oh, the hypocrisy and oh, the irony.
Do you think it is possible for them to spread their beliefs through their content labeled as strictly entertainment? If you don't think that that is possible, then you are being deceived.
I don't deny the possibility of that. I'm just saying that I don't care and I don't believe it.
Gee, I didn't know. Look at Shaggy right there with the beard. Gee, zoinks!
Yeah, you're right. And also, by the way, again, a lot of Christian movies, people that make Christian films in general that teach Christian values like to entertain whilst also teaching a lesson. I mean, should the atheists start bitching and making a big deal about the Christians teaching their values through entertainment as well? Or are you like preaching a double standard here, dude?
So please understand, a person could choose what they want to believe and in what God they choose to serve.
Exactly. You're halfway there, dude.
That is not my decision to make for anyone. The God I serve, the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, does not force anyone to believe in him. And he will not push his views in a manipulative way. If you have ever thought that he has tried this, you should understand that he was not being represented. Though people may have been teaching.
You can argue that for all that other stuff that you just tried to tear a new asshole for.
It is a little bit of a contradiction because it's not like the creators of Star Wars are holding people by the gun. You shall believe this movie is real or something like that. Just in the same way that God is not like coming down and literally taking control of people's brains and gouging out that freaking free will out of their hearts and minds.
During his part in the movie, he would consistently repeat,
I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is one with me. Force be with you.
Use the Force, my friend.
May Satan. What George Lucas is.
No, you know there are other religions out there.
Oh yeah.
Again,
may
everything-
the Force be with you. That means may the followings of Jesus be with you.
Yeah, that could be interpreted that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing me on, Darkon. This is the greatest time I'm acting intelligent for once.
We are so smart.
You said it, not me. You said it, not me. But you're welcome, though, Conundrum. But anyway, yeah, you're right. May the Force be with you. That could also be analogous to may God be with you, may Jesus be with you, instead of may Satan be with you.
As a believer in the way lives their life with the intention to spread the gospel, those who believe in the occult, especially at the highest levels, their goal is to spread their occult beliefs and merge all religions.
Okay, and how does that connect to Star Wars? I mean, is George Lucas literally an occultist? Is he literally a Satanist? And even if he was, what do you want to do about it? Do you want to start restricting freedom of religion or something? And on top of what if he was, is he actually teaching Satanism as true and teaching people to believe it? No, I do not see that. So get off of Star Wars in the way that you are, dude.
Like in the promotion of the movie, when they were marketing The Force Awakens, they were pushing out the one-eye symbolism consistently on their posters, telling
I see
lies.
No.
Lies. That's not a one eye. He's wearing a helmet.
Or as Shane would say,
Yeah.
lies, lies, lies.
Hey, everybody, turn on your camera so that we can like cover one eye.
I don't have one. Sorry, you're just gonna have to imagine me covering my own eye.
Am I promoting the Illuminati with this?
Wait.
Hey, Illuminati conspiracy theorists, am I promoting Illuminati's agenda
Here,
or
where's
something
my?
now?
Where's
Because of
my?
covering my one eye? This is so trivial and stupid. Yeah, this is like the most laughable part of this movie. They make a big deal about the covering of the of one person's eye. I mean, this is so stupid. Apparently, you are promoting some Illuminati agenda or religion or some other shit like that if you cover an eye in the promotion of your movies or whatever else you can imagine. This is so stupid. Wait. I cannot believe that back in 2012 and 2013, I practically bought hook, line, and sinker into this shit. Like, I used to have been paranoid to all of these Illuminati conspiracy theorists. Whenever there be like a video even vaguely talking about Illuminati and pointing out all these different celebrities that are putting up, like, say, the OK symbol, 666 or whatever, or I don't know, doing this number or something.
Wait. The OK symbol is a symbol of white supremacy now.
Right. And they say that, oh, that's malicious intent right there. They are now part of the Illuminati. I cannot believe I bought into that. You need more than just a fucking hand symbol to convince me.
And to be brutally honest, there's some statues of the Virgin Mary covering an eye. Or Jesus having one eye closed. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Jesus is part of the Illuminati. Congrats! Your argument has been debunked.
Or in the movie itself, how through their deep focus and being one with the Force, they were able to speak with the old Jedi Masters of the past and be guided by them.
Wait, what?
What?
I got a question. Weren't there certain Bible characters that were able to talk with other certain past Bible characters who were already dead, or something like that?
Mainly Jesus when he rose on Easter Sunday.
Yeah, you beat me to the punch, dude.
Oh yeah, and didn't like John in the writing of Revelation talk to Jesus himself as well? Like the idea of talking to the ghost version of past figures is not inherently an Illuminati or Satanist thing, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and let me guess. Let me guess. Lazarus is a evil construct made by demons because Jesus resurrected him.
I mean, there are plenty of stories that people are like talking to angels constantly.
Yeah, that,
Yeah,
especially.
How do you know that Luke talking to Ghost Obi-Wan is not an analogy for that? A person talking to an angel. Oh.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah.
especially the angel Gabriel who talked to Mary saying she was going to birth Jesus.
Dark is evil. But that is not actually what the movie is presenting. That is what our conscious minds are interpreting. But our subconscious
Sorry,
minds are being filled with a much more sinister idea. The light and
Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to go with a lightsaber and kill all Christians. No, I wanted a lightsaber because I wanted to play sword fights with my friends.
believe that there is no such thing as good or evil, and that Christian.
And Star Wars is not saying that there is no such thing as good or evil. So you are putting a straw man on Star Wars. Shut the fuck up.
Strawman does it. Strawman does this.
Yep.
Responsible for this form of societal programming. Aleister Crowley sought to join good with evil and prove that they are both the same thing, simply expressions of love and God. In his book of the law, he writes, "Let there be no difference between any one thing and any other thing."
Yeah, Aleister Crowley, who totally wrote the script of Star Wars.
Don't get me wrong, he is a hero of the movie, just like Han Solo is. That is undeniable. But Luke was really just a vessel to help the real hero fulfill his destiny. The true hero of the movie was Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker. He is the anti-hero that proves to the audience that evil really is good and it can be joined in with the light.
No bullshit! It's showing that main characters, that even heroes can have massive flaws to them. Okay, let me hear his quote again. What he's saying. What the fucking straw man he's putting on Star Wars again.
Anakin Skywalker. He is the anti-hero that proves to the audience that evil really is good.
No bullshit. Again, yeah, evil really is good. Who the fuck thinks that? Evil really is good. Nobody at all in this moment of the movie is saying that killing younglings and Revenge of the Sith is good. Damn it.
Anakin started as a Jedi in the light. Being in the light did not allow him to have attachments, and so he went against the Jedi Order and got attachments. And then in order to save the ones he loved, he went to the dark side. In the final battle, when he fights Luke, he realizes he still has light in him and kills Palpatine, the Sith Lord, who is all dark, and thus he brings balance. When he dies, he told Luke that Luke saved him. They are showing us that the dark is the same as the light.
No, you fucking hack. You fucking strawmanning piece of crap. This guy has so many straw men. This guy is using so many straw men. I wouldn't surprise if he grew up on a wheat farm. Get your fingers out of your fucking mouths. You know that one meme of Steve Carell from the fucking Office? Where he's all like screaming, "No! No! God, please, no! No! No!"
I actually was going to suggest, if I don't know if you want to do it, Black Critic Guy did a Defense of Cuties, and it is the first thing that made me is like, no, was he considered the best movie of 2020? It's just like, I like your reaction.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out places. What the fuck? Black. Oh shit! Black Critic Guy. I can't remember who.
He was
who the fuck he
was
is.
the weeb. He was the weeb guy.
Send us a link to this guy's
Well,
video.
let me find it.
Backlash towards cuties is entirely Netflix's fault and no one else's.
No!
I mean, Netflix have a good part in this, but they aren't the only
Yeah.
ones to blame here.
Yeah, if somebody was to actually find out, okay, Netflix is only the reason as to why that it became so widespread. I will agree that there is somewhat a point to what Black Critic Guy is saying, in that Netflix like made such wide awareness to it. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
without Netflix making wide awareness to it with that provocative poster and so forth, Cuties probably would not have the raw amount of hatred towards it right now. So in that regards, I guess I thank Netflix, sort of.
Actually, to be fair to Netflix, which I don't think Netflix at all in this. However, though, their strategy, I feel, was because Sundance was praising this movie. This was a Sundance favorite. So they were like, well, let's pick up the Sundance movie. And they were like, okay, let's do something with this. And I think there are some scumbags in there. Yeah, for sure.
It's not the media's job to raise your kids, so stop letting them and be more involved in your kids' lives. To me,
Well, no shit, Sherlock, but that doesn't justify Cuties!
All of this could have been summed up. His whole spiel could have been summed up in a couple of sentences. Parents should monitor what their kids watch. I summed that up in like maybe less than a second. Why do we need the big essay that goes on, makes no sense? This wall of text. No, just no. Please don't. Black Critic Guy, just don't.
And I'm just listening to him bring out his whole spiel about this movie, about how the movie is a social commentary, about how if kids left unattended from their parents, that they will get their influences from bad influences, like rather sexualizing influences, then they're going to follow those influences. And I'm just thinking to myself, you're not really helping your case, because that can be done in literally any other way than telling a underage girl, hey, twerk your ass for the camera here so we can post it in the movie.
Make the girl twerk so we can tell you this is wrong. Guys, I promise you, I am not a horrible human being. What are you talking about?
we need to be better parents for our kids. The over-sexualization of teens and adolescents is also...
They're not even teens. They're preteens.
Yeah.
A very cogent point the film makes. And I personally find it weird that everyone is all up in arms and angry about a film that addresses the issue honestly and directly rather than the issue itself. It's a very kill the messenger scenario. People are directing their anger in the wrong place. They shouldn't be directing it toward...
What?
Oh no! Don't worry. We shouldn't be directing our anger towards a movie that shows kids, actual kids, in sexual situations. No. We should really. Let's let him finish the sentence. What should we direct our hatred towards?
You fucking idiot! Nobody is misdirecting their anger.
Cuties, it should be towards those who actually sexualize teens for rape.
They were actually sexualizing teens or preteens. You moron!
Well, no, this is you don't understand. Did you know that something obviously bad is bad? I would never have guessed that until this movie. I mean, I'm stupid, so what do I know? Clearly, I needed to be told. It's like
I was never ever taught that children should not be running away to some sexualizing type shit where they can get used and abused and even drugged up by all the fucking the room that are a whole lot smarter and more mentally developed. I never thought of that. Or I feel stupid now. This Cuties movie has just put a whole new perspective on my reality.
Yeah, this is just a bad. Let's get this over with.
Why did this thing have to become a thing in 2020? It's one thing for us to barely miss World War III. It's another thing, and it's one thing for the coronavirus thing to happen and all the fascistic lockdowns that happen over it. It's one thing for all the riots and the further dividing of America over fucking race and all that shit. It's one thing for all these massive fires to be happening in the world. But this, 2020, you had to provide us this? Really? Really, nigga?
Race or accept at the time. And when a film can make you question many things and have an
What does it make me question? I already know that child sexualization was wrong, dipshit!
onslaught of different opinions, emotions, and feelings, that in its essence is a work of art. Because works of art are supposed to bring things like that out of people. They're supposed to make them question what they just witnessed, make them ponder over and over about how the film, how the work made them.
Oh.
And that's what.
Oh yes.
Oh my fuck. Do we
Oh yes, yes. Okay, let's break down the amazing messages that this film. Children acting like this is bad. Wow, I didn't need a movie telling me that. Oh wait a minute. Muslim culture bad. Conservative Muslim culture. Okay, cool. Beans. Why should we care? I think a lot of people don't like it particularly. Kids are evil. Wow. Thanks, movie. I really needed to learn that. It's not like I spent my entire life learning that fact for myself. I guess we needed an entire movie to tell us the most obvious thing on the planet. That kids are jerks. Thanks, movie. I now learned.
Jesus Christ, please forgive us. Everybody, avoid this movie. Just gather vaguely what evidence that you know of how bad it is if you're going to like be engaging in the argumentation of how Cuties is so fucking bad. That's all the most that you need to see of it. You do not need to see the movie itself. If
You don't need to see. Don't make my mistake and say, "Oh, I'm gonna watch it because someone's streaming and ripping it apart." Don't do that. Don't. It wasn't worth it. You'll get anything out of it. The only thing I gain out of it is if someone says you haven't watched the movie, I say, actually I have, and I know what I'm talking about. So shut up. That's the only thing. It's just that one counterpoint. That's about it. That's all you're going to gain out of it.
That is the most petty response that all these cutie defenders give. Oh, so you didn't watch the movie?
No. That's the second most petty the response. The first is you're racist because she's black. The woman director is black. Therefore, you're.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we all know that being against pedophilia is totally an alt-right thing. And as we all know, alt-righters, they also hate black people. So obviously, it all makes sense now, Arkham Knight writer.
Yeah, that's the other.
I won't forget the experience it gave me, the lessons it taught me.
Of how much of it's
what lessons did you gain from it that you haven't learned already? I think that's another issue with the film. Is that it teaches you stuff, but every other movie, there's a bunch of other movies that teach the same thing.
Teaches you stuff that if
you want an anti-pedophile movie, just watch Hard Candy. Watch that. That's way better than this. Also, doesn't actually sexualize children. That's a good reason to watch it. The other reason is this is generally a very tense and interesting film.
Whether you agree with that notion or not, but one thing I do want you to take away from this video is that I feel as though the hate for cuties was completely unwarranted.
Fuck you! Fuck you, black critic guy. Fuck you! The hate is completely warranted for what was done in the production of this movie.
And just how it was marketed and how people are defending it. Yeah.
Can't believe the twisted mind of our modern day civilization, people.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss.
Example of judging a book by its cover. People immediately condemn the movie without giving it a chance to tell its story and to be judged objectively and fairly. But
we are judging it objectively. Pedophilia and child sexualization is objectively bad, and that is what is done in this movie.
I hope that after seeing this video, people can see what the filmmaker's intent was. Watch the
I know already what the supposed intent was, but I don't give a flying ass fuck!
film and then judge it on its own merits. And if you still don't want to see it because of the over sexualizing of the children,
You think? You think? You
Oh, yeah,
think?
Well, yeah, that's such a shocking revelation. I don't know how you could come across that very well, but yeah, really, what a shock. That's why people were probably angry about it.
and I completely understand that. Just so long as you can understand why I think it's great.
No, I don't. I completely don't. I don't see how you can like take all these supposedly good things about the movie and have that completely outweigh the fucking child sexualization. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself with a rusty razor blade, black critic guy.
Sum it all up, cutie.
Sideways. What are we doing? Playing against a bunch of 5-year-olds or something? Damn! What a bunch of noobs! Holy shit! What a bunch of noobs. Holy crap. And I'm not even that particularly good at this game. Oh, yeah. Might as well have been AFK or something. "26 eliminations and 0 deaths. Holy cow. I am saving that game."
If you're watching, please pick me.
This marvel at the ugliness of that face, y'all.
Hey,
Oh.
that man is a Chad among Chads right there. That is a god among insects.
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying.
just need to marvel at this masterpiece of human evolution.
Yeah, really. What was I gonna say? I remember that one picture that somebody had shared. It was like 2 or 3 years back. God, I feel old. Somebody had showed a picture when he was like just revealing his face and whatnot, and it was like a picture of him sitting on his bed with a baseball cap, and it was all fat and whatnot. And he did look pretty ugly in that picture, but I think nothing tops this
when I
picture
first
as far
saw
as
his
ugliness
face,
goes.
I had one of the biggest laughs I've ever had in my life because that dipshit goes around attacking other people's appearance all the time, and he looks like that. I'm like, I couldn't contain myself.
Yeah, no.
He's projecting.
Yeah, you text people who are way better looking than he is for their appearance all the time.
PSA Sitch, I bet you're bald.
Now, to start things off, let's go to a trending moment from Twitter. It's called Onward features Disney's first LGBT character. Looks like Lena Waithe is the actor playing this character.
It's fucking Twitter. I mean, what do you expect? Of course they're going to fawn over this woke shit.
That's seen in this picture, and the character's name is Officer Spectre. And I think it's safe to say that this actress is an out LGBT person too, because of course actors can't act anymore nowadays. The SJW run Hollywood has—
Oh god, he's saying actors. Okay, I did not pay attention to that right there. He says actors can't act. I would argue that
That's retarded.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Robert Downey Jr., even though he's pretty much retired from the MCU, he can still act, and he's gonna contradict himself a little bit later. He's going to say Chris Pratt, he's a pretty legitimate actor, but yet at the same time, he earlier said actors can't act.
appears to be populated by monsters and magic and all of these out of this world elements, and then they want to shoehorn in an alphabet person who's dressed up like a lesbian cop from the real world? Not sure I quite.
What the fuck? How the fuck does a lesbian cop dress? She just was dressing up like a
Like a
regular
cop,
old
yeah.
cop, you fuck.
You stupid. What the fuck does that even mean? Dressed like a wow. God damn, this fucking idiot.
Wow.
A lesbian cop. It's a cop that dresses like in all pink with rainbows and shit.
Which she didn't do in the movie, and whatever. Why do I try to make sense of this moron?
Yeah, it's so stupid. She dressed like a regular cop, not a lesbian cop.
Stupid bastard.
Star Wars flashbacks are coming to me when reading into this Onward project and its silliness. And they're not good flashbacks either. I feel like I have PT.
Yeah, because Disney was announcing a lesbian to lead their movie back in 2014 and 15 for Star Wars The Force Awakens. Totally, Brooks. Totally.
SD from the Vietnam War or something. Except my flash.
Oh my god.
Yeah, did he just say that? Fucking idiot. Fuck you, Brooks.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That is fucking low.
Bucktooth, troll face, dipshit. Fuck you.
He's trying
That
to
was
compare
some
himself to a
lowest
Vietnam
shit.
War vet.
That is the lowest shit I've heard in a
Fuck
while.
you, Brooks.
Wow.
God. Fuck you and fuck your parents / aunt and uncle for giving birth to you. Fuck you.
We, of course, also have a special place in our hearts here for Chris Pratt, who actually is one of the few based Christian, God-fearing, and pro-conservative actors out there in Hollywood today. And
Brooks, aren't you an atheist?
Right.
Brooks is an atheist. He's openly stated he's an atheist. What? Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, why does it matter of what his beliefs are? I mean, Tom Hanks, I think, is a pretty good actor, and he's not. I don't think he's a Christian, but I definitely know that he's not conservative for that matter.
Yeah, but I mean,
Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know what his. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, him talking about him being God fearing and like a positive light, like he's some kind of preacher. Brooks is an atheist. What are you talking about, Brooks? Unless you've made a conversion recently that I didn't know about, but last time I checked, I thought he was an atheist. I don't know.
Yeah, and by the way, remember, folks, Hollywood actors can't act, but yeah, he's fawning over Chris Pratt.
Yeah, except his man crush Chris Pratt. He's the only one who can.
Yes, Chris Pratt, Star-Lord is the manliest Avenger.
Okay, let's go.
besides the point that his acting is fantastic too. And
he just said it right there. But anyway.
Chris always puts on a good show because he's likable, friendly, humorous, and seems to be fun to be around as well, if you say so, Dan. But to me, it sounds like you want to represent the modern world only in ways that happen to signal to woke liberals. This is just you in your studio making a half-ass attempt to virtue signal and pander to leftists. Let's be real. Because if you really wanted to reflect the real modern world, why not also include some characters with conservative influences? Sure.
I would argue that fucking oh god, what is the bit older brother's name again?
Barley.
Barley, yeah. I would argue that Barley was that world's version of a conservative. Like he fawns over magical traditions of their world in the same way that modern day American conservatives fawn over traditions of the past of, the nuclear family, heterosexual relationships, and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, there's your conservative character right there, Brooks.
And also, why don't we have someone wearing a MAGA hat or something? Oh, I know why.
Ah, you fuck! No, that would horribly date the movie, you idiot.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, Brooks.
What? I don't see in Dumbo anyone wearing paraphernalia for the Roosevelt administration. Date the movie, you idiot.
Well, I find this new alphabet cop scene to be equally unimpressive, just like these last two mentioned. In fact, all the
it's unimpressive, but also unoffensive at the same time.
gushing and clamoring around the possibility of an alphabet character being in a movie like this all seems like total cringe to me. And worst of all, daring to promote with this and trying to champion these insignificant moments in order to sell more tickets, that's equally appalling. And it's really only small groups of a few SJWs who would even care about this stuff. They just
You seem like you care about it a lot, Brooks.
Precisely.
Make videos bitching about it every few times a week.
By the way, I just want to say, side note, that this is like one of the worst bits of gameplay footage that I've ever seen. I mean, I know that I'm not exactly the best at my gaming, but this is like one of the less flashy, less entertaining stuff. Surely, in your time of playing video games, Brooks, you would have recorded something a little bit more entertaining and attention-grabbing than this. Some guy like bumbling down the mountain.
Yeah, this looks retarded.
Yeah.
You probably can't get past the first level in tutorial mode.
And it really reminds me of a scene from South Park, actually. There was that one episode where everyone in town was excited to watch this new cop show on TV because it was going to be the first time someone on
I just want to say, I am so gripped by this gameplay right here.
This is the best game ever. This is way better than Cyberpunk 2077.
Shill.
And that to me reminds me of this whole bit in this new Onward movie. It's anticlimactic and just a random line that's a throwaway. And sure, some woke leftists will cheer this moment on, this mostly unimportant my girlfriend's daughter line, but they're cheering it on not because it's cool or well done or significant, but they just want to support and promote their SJW related woke reasoning because they're seeing it in.
And look, he's like staying in one place for quite a few seconds. This is... Oh god, put some more quality in your editing, Brooks. Shit.
Now you're just complaining about his video game play.
Yeah, I'm triggered by how much of a fucking noob he is at editing.
Can we all just say no bullshit's the male version of Anita Sarkeesian?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty accurate.
Laugh lines and all.
But I gotta say this, at least no bullshit has a better set of boobs than Anita.
Oh.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Good shit.
Good one. Good burn, Conundrum.
I'm going to be quite honest, and this might be a little bit of a hot take to a select few of you, but my all-time... okay, this is obviously not the best one. Because if I had to say the absolute best, I probably would have to say It's a Wonderful Life as far as what I've seen. But my lifetime favorite that I remember the most starkly is honestly The Grinch That Stole Christmas. Live action.
Which one?
Oh, that's a good movie.
Goddamn cringe.
I knew that you two were gonna hate me for that one, especially you, Loudmouth. But I'm gonna be honest. I do not understand as to why that people dislike it. I mean, I even watched Nostalgia Critics' review of The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and I was not convinced by that review. Dead honest.
No, the reason that I don't like that movie is because one, the Grinch was too Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
The Grinch is his own character. You don't get to just be Jim Carrey to be the Grinch.
Boris Karloff made that character.
Yeah. And also on top of that, the previous Grinch movie, can't remember the name of it exactly. The cartoon Grinch Stole Christmas was perfect.
Yeah, Boris Karloff played the Grinch, and the music was great because it was sung by Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the whole thing of Jim Carrey playing as Grinch, fusing his own essence into the Grinch character. I guess that's kind of objective opinion because honestly, me personally, I get a kick out of it every time I watch it.
Yeah, I do too. I mean,
how dare you enter Grinch's lair? The impotence, the audacity, the unmitigated gall. You have condemned them. Now get ready for the boom!
Well, that's very cool and all, but anyways, as a
yeah, I love it. Hi, Zachary Crowley.
It's Colley, not Crawley. Zachary Colley. I just thought I'd feature his live chat comment because he's all like, wow, still more of the stream going right after I got off of class for tonight. The fact that this live stream is going on longer than somebody else's personal day event, I'm starting to feel a whole lot like Muller's EFAP podcast.
What class did he have?
I don't. Zachary Colley, what kind of class did you have? Just out of curiosity, if you want to tell us.
Also, I'm surprised nobody is freaked out about my profile picture.
I like
yeah, it is kind of horrifying, but I also want to say that I had already seen it before, so it's the first time, but it's pretty
Last
ugly.
stream we did went over 2 hours. We did a stream like a couple weeks ago. We were just mocking No Bullshit when he posted some retarded ass shit.
I do want to.
You mean when he posted something?
What you mean when he what?
When he posted something.
Yeah, he posted something and everything he says retarded. I know.
Yes. Although about the EFAP comparison, I do want to say that it's only an hour and a half live stream, anyways. Whereas EFAP's podcast, the EFAP podcast would typically go for about 6. 6 hours is the lowest, but on average it'll be 9 to 10 hours.
But how the hell does anybody not have a life to the point of a 6-hour life?
I gotta say something.
Well,
stop talking about politics, Durkon.
Oh God, no! Don't remind me of that cancer conundrum. But EFAP podcast isn't even about politics. They're about entertainment. They go responding to videos talking about movies and other stuff.
Oh, every frame of pause, EFAP. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Mahler. I mean, you've seen his channel before, haven't you?
Yeah, it's Mahler. So
exactly.
Then again, I could see him doing a 6-hour live stream. I just
do
refuse to watch a live stream that'll go that long.
Well, I funnily enough have a little bit of a get a bit of a kick out of them, especially the one where they were responding to Cinematic Venom on Lord of the Rings. That was one of the stupidest reviews that I ever seen in my entire life. Cinematic Venom's review of Lord of the Rings, and also when they got responding to Generation Tech's review of Starship Troopers, it was so baseless. Like Generation Tech was acting like for a soldier to be a true soldier and be totally 100% devoted to humanity, they have to refrain from having sex during their free time.
Well, Dorkon, Cinematic Venom is just bootleg generic.
Wait. I've seen that. You don't. They were using a framing mechanism for that review.
Yeah, they were using one that was totally OP.
No, the framing mechanism for that review was from the point of view of being a Warhammer 40K military guy.
Well, yeah, but that's not fair though. You cannot be comparing like all soldiers. You cannot be comparing them to 40K Astartes for crying out loud, because if you're going to go by off of that metric, then that means that literally every single fucking military and all of fiction are just plain out bad. Not even just flawed,
the joke.
Flat out bad.
That's the joke. Every military sci-fi military review they do, they compare them there as a joke.
Well, I guess, okay, well then, thanks for fooling us, Generation Tech. You gave us a whole lot of good content to listen to on Muller's podcast when you can respond
Also,
to
the reason they do that is because they have decided to be the anti-Xenos, anti-alien, and dolphin, because, fuck dolphins.
Right, except for stinking dolphins. Yeah, dolphins. I think they're so cute. So what Zachary Colley says in the live chat here, cough, cough, Nick Fuentes, cough, cat, girls, cough. To bring.
Wait, what?
What? Didn't you know that Nick Fuentes is into cat trap girls?
Wait, trap cat girls?
Yeah.
Oh my God! This is the same dumb son of a bitch who said he's okay with genociding the trannies.
Dark shot. Those are two trap and girls are two contradictory statements. Why would you put them together?
because that's the trap.
The one movie that kind of sticks out to me as far as titles go is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Oh, that one. Have you seen that one? Just curious.
No, I have not. Just the title alone, it just sounds so
So do you remember
goofy
the
and
original song?
stupid.
You know the old, not old.
That's one of the worst Christmas specials ever.
Yeah, for me, it's number 4. Actually, it was coming right after Black Christmas.
Yeah, and I can't get over those. How the fuck if Santa Claus knows who you are, knows if you've been naughty, knows if you've been nice? How the fuck doesn't he know who the grandma is?
Well, here's the thing. Don't think about it. Just get distracted by nothing. Yeah, that movie's awful, and it deserves the reputation.
And Santa kept her prisoner in his own house.
Yeah, I know. It's dark.
Yeah.
Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer was dark.
Yeah, and the Christmas song it's based on is the worst Christmas song ever.
Grandma got run over
Hey.
by a reindeer.
I mean, is it any worse than Weird Al Yankovic's "The Night Santa Went Crazy"?
No, fuck off. I love that one.
There's like 2 Christmas songs I fucking hate the most is Christmas Shoes and Where Are You Christmas?
Oh, come on. I like Christmas. Well, okay. The song itself I thought was okay, but I like the movie even better.
Yeah, but was it? The best song with has dark humor about a killer Santa Claus is that episode of Futurama. That one is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
It ends with a nice parody song. He knows if you are sleeping. He knows when you're on the can. He'll hunt you down and blast your ass from here. Pakistan. Oh, you better not breathe. You better not move. You're better off dead. I'm telling you, dude. Santa Claus is gunning you down.
Yeah.
My favorite Santa.
Sing it, Loudmouth. Sing it.
The one the other good one was I am the law.
Oh, yeah. I am the law.
That's
You
from
break the
the
law.
90s. That's the one.
The law.
The law. I am the law.
No, you got to do Rico.
Yeah,
I
Judge
am the law. I am the law.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. As for you, judgment time. That's from Carl Urban's Dread, by the way.
Oh yeah. I like that movie a lot. That's a great
Yeah,
film.
but it's a better version of Judge Dredd.
Yeah, the Carl Urban version of Dread was much better than the Sylvester Stallone version.
But I did like Baskey's version of the Ring Wraiths.
Yeah, I mean,
Jackson's were also very similar. They seemed inspired by Bashki's.
I think kind of a give or take as far as which version that you like better. I mean, on the one hand, you got the non-ethereal version of the Ring Wraiths in the black coats and the stainless steel boots and gloves. That's more badass than the non-ethereal versions of the Ring Wraiths in Bashki's version. But when you go into the more ethereal realm, as I'm going to label it right now, I think that the Ring Wraiths are handled better in the ethereal realm in Bashki as compared to Jackson, because Jackson, I have to agree with Nostalgia Critic on this one. It just looks like a mess of a design the way that they did them. Whereas in the Bashki version, they have a very dark, echoey sort of voice that makes it sound that somebody is calling your name in a very distant, inside a very dark tunnel. I just recall, very hauntingly when the Ring Wraiths, when they chase down Frodo across the river, where they're just all "Come back to Mordor, we'll take you." Of course, it sounds a whole lot better to me, but you know what I'm talking about. There's just something so haunting.
I gotta say that the Ring Wraiths were far better than the Knights of Ren.
Because the Knights of Ren did nothing in that Rise of Covenant.
I mean, that's not saying much, Conundrum. Let's be honest.
But they look a lot better than the Knights of Ren. The only one that had a more screen time than the actual Knights of Ren was the one monkey repairing Kylo Ren's mask.
Thank you, Zachary Colley, by the way. I don't know if I'm that good, but I appreciate the compliment nonetheless.
They would not hire Dark Khan for one reason. Because he's a libertarian, not a liberal.
Yes, I wear my libertarian beliefs a little bit too much on my shoulder. Fuck the riots.
All right, I'm back.
Fuck the lockdowns and all that shit.
What are we talking about
they
now?
don't hire anyone who bashes China either in Hollywood.
Right. Fuck the CCP. Fuck the riots. Fuck the lockdowns.
Exactly.
Dark Khan. Remember
What?
Ben Looney?
Yeah, what about that fucker?
He made a. I'm just saying he exists. I just somewhat for me. I know that was a conundrum.
Oh, it's a Whiplash song.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot that you and I we were like we ripping apart his video on movie critics.
Yeah, we did a response stream at him and Truth Unedited. Like,
Yeah.
Loudmouth, you weren't here for when we responded to Truth Unedited, but apparently Star Wars is Illuminati propaganda.
What? So I found my
Also,
favorite.
by the way, wait. Know that when they give a redemption arc to Darth Vader, that's Star Wars basically trying to condone all the evil actions that Darth Vader did, like killing and such.
What?
No,
my
literally,
God.
this person was basically trying to strawman George Lucas all the way down to the ninth circle of hell. Like, holy crap! It was
Holy shit! It's a
unbelievable.
Dark Khan. It's a Christmas miracle. We finally found something dumber than no bullshit. Everybody.
Wow.
And it could be like,
I just want to cut in really quick. I just want to
Yeah.
cut in really quick and say one of the biggest reasons I came on here was because Dark Khan was in here and because I mean I was thinking, oh my God, I want to be here for this momentous occasion when Dark Khan comes back. I mean, I know you guys probably aren't going to make up over things, but like I just wanted to be here for that.
And we know under a Biden administration, and I've said this before, I know goddamn well under a Biden administration. Sorry for invoking God for those watching. I know damn well that under a Biden administration. Remember when they all said we stand with Black Lives Matter? We care about people of color. They look at their watch and they say, okay, 3, 2, okay, it's Biden. Okay, you all can fuck off for 4 years. We'll see you in 4 years. You'll vote for us, right? That's why I did not vote for Joe Biden, is because I knew damn well that he had 50 years in politics and elected office, from a county councilor, which he did really nothing there, to a United States senator, where he effectively was buddy-buddy with Strom Thurmond and other weird people, to Obama's token segregationist, Conservapedia. That is the one thing they've said that I actually chuckled out loud and said, I got to give it to them. He was Obama's token segregationist. But
you know, it's kind of a funny irony that you put it that way, because it's all like the black person is all like to the white person, who's the token now?
yeah, that's all for now, everybody. I
just want to say very quickly, it's been legitimately a pleasure to have talked on here, Esmond, and I thank you for letting me on.
Yeah. Thanks you to everyone who watched. Thanks for DarkCon for joining. Thanks for Sparky for lighting up the chat, and to everyone who watched and to everyone I pissed off this year. I do extend an olive branch of wishing you a happy 2021. I probably will not be here for a New Year's Eve stream. If I am, I will definitely stream and count down to midnight. But as always, I am your host, S-Man Speaks, and this is the guy that every black woman on Tinder has blocked, but he does not give up. And his name is the Dark Conservatarian. I was going to make that joke in a pre-recorded year interview, but I thought the man's here himself. So this is the Dark Conservatarian and guy who found out that a woman he was interested in was not single at a bowling club. Anyway, that's all.
Roller skating, not bowling.
Either way, yikes. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll see you guys later.
Have a happy New Year, everybody.
And what I have to say in closing is expect more content from me.
I'm gonna keep on trying and improving on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna make my best attempt to avoid drama, especially to try to avoid talking about it here on my main channel, where I not only feel like it's hurting my brand, but is also turning out in some of my fans' own eyes to be kind of a waste of time and kind of soul and time draining to me. So, probably best for me to just try to avoid it for the most part. I mean, some of the more serious stuff, obviously, I'm going to mention about. Expect me not to go anywhere. At least not in the near future. There may be times that I feel it's necessary to slow down, or I might even take some times to take a complete break entirely, at least for the short term. But I'm not leaving. I love this hobby, and I love you all. And again, I thank you for all the support that you have given me. Here's to another 5 years. God bless you all.